Good one?
I don't know.
No?
No. It looks like it's the same one.
But you know something? You're getting pretty good with that worm.
Yeah.
Turn right to the camera so we can see it all.
At least I hooked quite good.
It's not. These are not bad.
Totally in the middle of the.
Yeah. These are not bad fish.
Yeah. I mean, if we collect all that we caught.
Yeah.
For example, my father would never put this away. He's one of the evil fishermen that we have.
Does he eat everything?
Yeah, yeah. Whatever he catch, he will clean and eat. Da, tata, samo da znaš, nije da te ogovaram, ali sam morao da kažem da svaku ribu koju uhvatiš nikada ne vraćaš u vodu. Kao što ja, na primjer, sada radim. Tako da moraš biti ponosan na mene.
Now, what'd you just say?
I just said that it's not that I'm saying bad words about my father, it's just that I'm going to be a better fisherman than him, and I'm going to put my fish back to the water so that they can grow up
do me a
bigger.
favor. Do me a favor here.
Yeah?
Before you turn back and fish, tell everybody, not in your language, but in what most of them might speak out there, what you're doing, because you're doing really well. What's your technique? How are you fishing this?
I didn't understand you. You mean to say in Serbian?
No, in English. Tell everybody that's watching us.
Oh.
How you're catching them. What are you doing to catch them?
So I'm trying to make worm go down to the bottom, and then slowly, without, how you say this move?
Without reeling it.
Without reeling it, to pull the whole rod backward so that the worm would
move a little bit,
but only on the bottom of the river. So like that, to try to feel the fish, you know, when it's going to bite, and when I think that is a good moment to pull back, but it's hard to know when is the good moment.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now, this is the first time Dusan has done this type of fishing with a plastic worm, and we're rigging a wacky worm here.
That's the weird thing, because I never fished like this before. In Serbia we fish only with a
live bait. Another one?
Yeah, I missed it.
See, now I'm using a jig, and they're not hitting this jig at all, although I'm using this jig in hopes to catch a walleye. That's my intention here, or desire, but either I'm moving it too fast. I have to move it fairly fast because it's a heavy lead head, and I don't want it snagging, because there's no way you're going to get the snags out there. It drops off in front of us, probably at least up to our neck, maybe over our head, in parts of this here. So this is a good walleye hole as well as bass and muskie.
Grams?
Yeah.
That's almost like a 5 pound.
It wasn't, but it was a nice one for the river.
But
got another one. I don't know what you're doing, but you are the king of wacky worm fishing. I'll tell you what, I'm standing right here, and Dusan is cleaning my clock. He's unbelievable. That's a nice one.
Oh, this one is good.
That's a nice one. Bring him around the other way though, because all the people in the world are there, or 4 or 5 of them anyway.
Okay, I just want to show this one to my twin brother, who was so proud all the time how he's better fisherman than me. I think that he never caught this kind of bass before, so I'm sorry, my brother, but I must admit I am better. And Mr. Don Meissner can also say that. He will give me the certificate. So
that's a nice bass.
Yeah.
Now you're going to run out of those gray worms, you know.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to go to a different color, and you'll have no confidence.
No.
The amazing thing, though, really, is that I've been using this jig here. Not that you see, I'm fishing a little faster, but I've caught so many fish in my life on this black and blue bucktail jig, and yet I am not getting a strike. And Dusan is catching a fish after fish after fish, because he's figured out a way to fish that plastic worm as he drops him in the water. There, that's gone. Oh, that was a gray one too.
No, it wasn't.
Did you get it? You can pretend you did.
Yeah.
However, those are shorter. Let me see here if I've got something that you might like better here before you...
I was thinking to try with this one.
That's a little shorter one, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
See, they might like that longer one you've been using.
Somehow I like when the bait is smaller.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well...
But before I came here, I didn't like so big hooks that you're using. Everybody are using
Are
here.
those big ones?
Yeah, these hooks are quite big for comparing with the ones that we use in Serbia.
That's true, they are. But you know, if you were trout fishing,
or maybe my father was trying to stop me catching the bigger fish, so he can.
They gave you the little hooks.
Yeah,
that might be it.
That just crossed my mind.
Oh gosh. Well, I'll tell you what. I think you used the last of those gray worms that were working so good. And you know, it's funny how some nights one color will work so much better than another, and you could come back to the same hole even the next day and they might prefer a different color. And it goes against everything you might think. You think, well, why would they prefer that color? The natural food in here is crayfish or minnows, so they should want something kind of that coloration. A lot of times it doesn't happen that way. But as long as you have confidence in it, that's all that really matters. That's what really, I think that's more important than anything in fishing, is having that confidence with what you're using. You see, you don't have that now.
The only thing is that I think that is important is that while you believe that you are going to catch the fish,
that's right,
you will catch it.
Absolutely.
Like you said, like confidence.
Yes. The only reason I'm sticking with this jig is in years past, this has been a pool that I've always been able to catch walleyes if they were going to hit. And I know that walleyes would like this hopping motion. I know they'll hit these jigs. It's just a question if they want to hit tonight. Am I right in your way here?
There was a funny thing that happened today.
What's that?
I don't know about you and other fishermen here, but my father and the fishermen in my country are quite superstitious.
Okay.
So, like today when I was at work, one of the colleagues said, when I said that I'm going to fish, she told me, good luck. And that's one of the things that you never say to a fisherman when he goes to fish, because that's bad luck. Like three things: good luck, where you're going to go to fish, what's the spot, that's also the bad luck. And the third one was, now I forgot, but
the third one is
something like similar to the first two that I said. It was like, yeah, I just remember, if someone would like pass beside us now and said like we have the expression in Serbian that means like happy work, like
yes, happy fishing.
Happy fishing, you know, that's also one of the things that you never say to the fishermen.
Yes.
Like my father would just pack the gear and go home.
It'd be all over. He'd be jigs forever.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody's a bit superstitious, and they'll wear their favorite hat or the. So who knows? Whatever works. However, since you ran out of those gray worms,
I think that I have a problem.
Yes, oh! Did I ever just have one smash it? Seriously. Pay no attention to the weeds that are on there. They have no bearing on that strike. Oh, Dusan. Okay.
Monster?
Well, we'll never know. We'll never know.